For the second night in a row, the Eagles of Post University are at home, and tonight it's the Battle of Connecticut as the Chargers of New Haven come into the Drubner Center. Hello, everybody. I'm Matt Scalzo. Thank you for joining me on the CACC Network and for making me a part of your Wednesday night. Tonight, matchups features two teams just 30 minutes apart. It's a quick trip up Route 63, bearing traffic, of course, to get from the University of New Haven to here at Post. New Haven comes in winners of 3 straight after a tough start to the season against some of the nation's best. We'll take a look at their starting lineup. Carly Vetter is one of the defensive specialists, joined alongside Peyton Malinowski. Amber Williams is in the middle along with Nalia Grinnell. Tori Borton is the setter. Grace Juergens and Peyton Mast man the pins and for tonight's contest. And now we'll take a look at Post's starting lineup.
Hi, I'm Tamer Radovanov and I'm from Volleyball Series 2.
Hi, I'm Kaylee Harper from Colorado.
Hi, I'm Hannah Brandt and I'm from Osijek, Germany.
Hi, my name is Kristina Peric and I'm from Belgrade, Serbia.
Hi, I am Maria Fernanda Branco and I'm from Curitiba, Brazil.
Hi, I'm Sarah Enright and I'm from Yorba Linda, California.
Hi, my name's Alyssa. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona.
There were the starters for tonight's contest for Post. Post comes in after a sweep last night over Caldwell. They improved to 2-0 on the season in conference play. This will be the 11th all-time meeting between these two schools, and it's been a series that's been dominated by the Chargers. They are 9-1 all-time against Post, dating back to their first meeting in 2008. And New Haven has won the last 6 meetings and sit 2-0 all-time inside the Drubner Center. Last meeting last year on October 5th went 4 sets. New Haven dominating the first 2, Post picking up a win in set 3 before a tightly contested set 4 went the way of the Chargers. Post is in their home white uniforms with gray shorts. New Haven in the all blue. Head coach for the Chargers is Anna Pego. She is in her second season, in her second stint. She was the head coach in 2018 for the Chargers and then came back after stints as an assistant coach at UNC Charlotte and as a head coach at Lemoyne. Last season, the Chargers went 23-10 with a 10-1 record. They are the reigning NE10 champs. And Post, who has gotten off to their best start in quite some time, look to use this as a measuring stick matchup. And we are underway from the Drubner Center. Kaylee Harper with the opening swing. It's Radovano through the middle, kept up in the back row by Borton. Peric from the 10-foot line. Miraculous save from Vetter and then Williams, but it does not get over the net. And it's Christina Peric notching her first kill tonight. A transfer from AIC, sits 6th in the CACC in kills per set, and the team leader in that category along with total kills. Back set to the swing from Kumke. Ends in a point. Sophia Kumke puts New Haven on the board for the first time tonight. Back goes Grace Juergens. And that's a service ace to put New Haven in front for the first time tonight. Juergens notching her 11th service ace of the season, and someone that has been a big contributor this year, the top hitter on the team, and was voted the most improved player in the spring, and has carried that forward to a fantastic fall. Peric goes again. From the back row, it's Juergens. Harper the tap over, it's blocked, comes back to Post. Cross-court bump over to Peric, comes off her hand awkwardly, and New Haven extends its early lead. This is a New Haven team that boasts one of the top offenses in the NE10. defensively, their rankings are down due to their incredibly difficult start to the season. They opened the year against Hillsdale, who's receiving votes in the most recent top 25 poll. And then next on the list was current number 1 team in the country in University of Tampa, as Post gets back on the board. And they even it with their first block of the night. It's Christina Perick and Tamara Radovino. Evens it at 3. Radovino coming off a career night in the blocking category. Had 8 total blocks last night against Caldwell. As Harper's serve hits into the net, New Haven's back in front. Radovino said she was just playing freely. And the team was supporting her, and that's what's helped her on her strong run of form over last week. Some redirections off the initial serve from Vetter. Through the middle, it's Grinnell. Some more assists from the stanchion in the ceiling. The setter dump comes in, and Groves cannot get there. It's Tori Borton. The sophomore setter out of Fort Myers, Florida, has been outstanding, and the 6'2" that Onapego runs for this Chargers offense. Enright pushes it into the cross court and caused troubles for Vetter. And this New Haven defense, Enright was outstanding last night against Caldwell. 12 kills on 24 swings, no errors. Mast from the far side is blocked. Comes back over to post end, and it's a free ball from Groves. Mast comes once more. Harper eats it in the back. Perick, strong swing, hits off one of the lights. Enright cross court, ties it at 5. Enright has had double-digit kill outputs in 3 of the last 4 matches and 10 of the 12 matches so far this year for Post, who sit at an even 500 overall. Groves with a line drive serve, sails out of bounds, and New Haven goes back in front. Substitutions being made as Peyton Malinowski checks in. She's also wearing that alternate yellow libero top. You're allowed to have 2 liberos. Also coming in is Huli Deonchara. She has the serve. Enright. A deep swing is blocked but covered. Back row swing comes from Harper, and she's denied in the middle by Nalia Grinnell. One of the 5 transfers that Onapego added this season. Grinnell is a D1 transfer in her graduate year, played at Albany. Pago says that she's extremely lucky that she was able to land a player of Grinnell's caliber and has instantly slotted into that middle blocker position. Grinnell making her presence felt once again. A block that was covered. Free ball leads to another swing. This time Perick has the block. Excuse me, that was Enright rather. Good rally back and forth between these two. Perick cross court. Roll shot from McKellar, kept up by Groves. Bronco with the setter dump. Goes over to Kumke. That time it's blocked once more. Grinnell through the middle. And Brandt ends it. A long rally with defensive masterclass on both ends. Ends in Hannah Brandt's first swing and first kill of the evening. Brandt 5th in the conference in hitting percentage. He is just such a dominating force as Perick has the serve. Grinnell comes through the middle. Enright has the touch off the block. And Groves has a free ball. Back set, McKellar down the line. Lauren McKellar Another one of those 5 transfers. And like Grinnell, she is a D1 transfer coming over from Stonehill and had a phenomenal freshman season. 175 kills, averaged 1.65%, and 57 total blocks in 2023. She's got her first of the night. Trouble off the serve. Free ball comes from post. Juergens. Grace Juergens has been so good this year. That's her 100th kill that is her 99th kill, rather, of the season. Sophia Kumke's back to serve. Enright pushes it over. It's Grinnell tapping through the middle. Brandt has it blocked by the net. Did not touch Grinnell. That's 4 touches against post. And New Haven is the first to 10. Kumke, another one of those transfers. Her and Dayan Chara both came over from Eastern Florida State, a JUCO team, as Kumke just comes up short on that swing. As post gets a much-needed point. Enright on the serve. Dots the line, and it's the first service ace of the evening. 4 posts. They had 6 last night against Caldwell. Enright gets another. And she'll gladly take the assist that came from the ceiling. A low ceiling at the Drubner Center. Both teams have to be vigilant of any high balls that take a redirection. As Enright then delivers a service error. Grinnell will come out. In comes Evelyn K. Gerard. She'll go back to serve. Slotting in also in the front row comes Amber Williams. She's the 5th and final transfer that I've yet to mention. Came over from fellow NE10 opponent AIC. First look at Williams. Leads to a free ball from post. Can New Haven answer? It's Juergens off the block. Back in system is post. Brandt. McKellar comes running in. Groves dives in from the back. Juergens from around the 10-foot line is blocked. It is covered, and a free ball comes from McKellar. The setter dump from Ray. Ends in a point for post. Second time we've seen a long rally between these two, and both times it's been post with an energetic end. Gerard comes out. A back set to McKellar. Doesn't get over the net. And post has evened this at 11. Hannah Brandt has the serve. She picked up her first service ace of the season last night. She has a nice dig in the back row. High block touch. Juergens. There's Castillo. Back row swing from Enright. Pushes it wide out of bounds. Borton comes back in place of McKellar. And Mast replaces Huli Deonchara. Harper has that dig from Malinowski. And then it's Juergens ending it. Jurgen's just a sophomore, but continues to bring the energy each and every night. There she combined with her high school teammate in Peyton Malinowski, who had that dig that then led to the free swing. Radovino off her back foot. There's Malinowski again. A back set to Mass going cross court. There's Enright. Bump up to Harper. She finds the deep corner. Last year, this first set between these two wasn't close. New Haven ran away with it, but Post has added some graduate students, some seniors that have their last go-around, and they've become a more competitive team. Head coach Anna Pego for New Haven has noticed it. Good friend of head coach Tiffany Verney has seen a more feisty team this year. And there's Amber Williams notching her first kill of the night. She's a high flyer. Stands at just 5'9", but has a high vertical. Swings with a lot of power. Was the NE10 Defensive Player of the Week last week, notching 20 blocks over a 3-match span. As Harper goes to the changeup and loops it over that block at the near pin. Harper, a returning star from last year's Post team, led the team in kills. She's got much more help this year with the additions of Perrick and Enright. Groves, the bump to Enright. That's blocked but goes out of bounds, and we're evened up once again, this time at 14. Second time this season at home that Post has taken on an NE10 opponent. Free ball set over from Williams. A back set to Mast. Harper runs in with a roll shot. Perrick the tap over, and that's too easy for that double block of Kumke and Williams to push New Haven back in front. Post took the early lead 1-0. It's been back and forth since, but New Haven's the only one to stretch an advantage since. And the first service error of the night from New Haven comes from Malinowski, and it ties it back up at 15. Alyssa Groves, the libero for Post, is back to serve. Back set to Mass down the line. Groves can't stop it. And New Haven goes back in front. Mast has her first kill of the night on her 8th swing. Huli Deon-Charon is back in. She'll go to the service line. McKellar also slots into the front row in place of Borton. Pego runs the 6-2, utilizing both setters in Deon-Charon and Borton. Kumke off the chest of Groves, crashing in towards the crowd goes Harper. She can't keep that point alive. Kumke with her first kill tonight. As I mentioned, one of the transfers, she had 472 last year with Eastern Florida State. Averaged 2.84 kills per set. She's been averaging 2.55 so far this year. Another swing comes from her, a soft roll shot kept up by Bronco. Perrick is blocked, but it goes out of bounds. As Christina Perrick has her first kill of the night. Perrick has been such a huge addition for this Post team. And there's an ace coming from Perrick. Ties it at 17. her 9th service ace of the season. And on the other end, it's the polar opposite, a service error. Puts New Haven back in front. Lanice Castillo comes in. She'll replace Perrick in the back row. Isabel Ray has also come into the game in place of Maria Fernanda Bronco. Post, like New Haven, runs the 6-2 under third-year head coach Tiffany Verney. Back row swing from Harper down the line. Causes problems, and a free ball comes from McKellar. Enright off the block. A back set to Juergens is denied. Double block from Ray and Brandt. And Post continues to go back and forth, blow for blow with this New Haven team. Ties it at 18. And for the first time tonight, the student section gets on its feet. They're going to provide some more energy. Grinnell blocked again by Brandt. This time it's now a setter dump from Dayon Charon. Another tap over. Castillo got there initially, but Harper couldn't keep that point alive, and New Haven goes back in front. Gerard comes back in. Grinnell will check out. And Gerard is back to serve. And she's got a service ace. A knuckling serve that Castillo thought was going to go long. Dipped down at the last moment and caught the back edge. Brandt catches the touch of the fingertip of Gerard in the back row. Grinnell comes back in, and Malinowski then takes her place in the back row. Brandt goes long, and New Haven, who was the first to 20, steps closer to that set one win. 4 points away. Mast comes back in, as does Borton. No timeout has been taken by either side tonight. Free ball from Enright. Chance for New Haven to capitalize. It's Williams right down the middle. Caught a block touch, and Enright kept it alive. Juergens pushes it through the block. Harper off her back foot, falling away. Found a way to put it over the net and into that heart of that New Haven defense. Bronco comes back in. She'll replace Isabel Ray. She's back at the service line. Set over to Juergens. That does not get over the net, and Perrick did not touch it. Post evens it at 21. Problems off the initial serve. Juergens with a free ball. Perrick down the middle, and Post is back in front for the first time since they led 1-0. And there is the first timeout of the night. Onopego takes timeout, and New Haven, who's fallen behind for the first time since the start of this match, we'll step aside here on the CACC Network. Back on the CACC network. Post looking to close out set one. They hold the lead for the first time since they led 1-0. Head coach Anna Pago taking a timeout for New Haven. When I spoke with her today, she said where she wants to see improvement is her team's ability to finish. They've had chances to finish sets and matches, and they just haven't done that. Well, they held the lead for most of this set, but Post has come away late to take that lead. And a free ball comes over, a chance to extend its lead. And a violation. Violation called against New Haven. Head coach Anna Pago disagreeing with the call. Long disagreement here. Ball was floating over the top of the net. It called either, it appears to be an illegal attack against Peyton Mast, and now Grace Juergens runs back and forth to communicate with the head official. From what I can hear from the conversation happening in front of me, I believe they called a net violation against Mast. A long, long conversation here. And it's come to an end as Post extends its lead 23-21. And after that long unofficial timeout, Anna Pago and New Haven is going to take their second timeout. It's a 2-point lead for Post. They just need 2 more to take set one. With how close they are, we're going to keep it right here. We're going to dive into this series history between these two schools. As I talked about, it's the 11th all-time meeting between these two, but it's been New Haven all-time that has dominated. 9-1 all-time against Post. They're 2-0 inside the Drubner Center. And this is a huge opportunity for the Eagles. A measuring stick match. They used the same idea against AIC earlier this year in their home opener, a fellow NE10 foe, where Post took a 2-0 lead overall in the match, taking sets 1 and 2 with late comebacks. But then it was a reverse sweep by the Yellow Jackets that left the sour taste in the mouth of this Post team. And when talking with Sarah Enright, that's how she felt after going into last night's match, rather. It had been 13 days since Post had been at home, and their last time they were at home was that loss to AIC. So they came with a new energy, refocused, got the win last night. They're looking to do the same tonight. Pick up their second win all time against the Chargers. At the timeout, Mast is blocked, it is covered. Now it's Juergens on the other end. Gets a block touch and Groves reads it. And Harper doesn't get enough on it to get it over the net. And New Haven, re-energized, moves back within 1 as Juergens goes to the service line. That serve is long. Pushes Post to set point in set 1. And it's Kaylee Harper that has the serve. Harper attacks Juergens. A set to Kumke down the line. There's Harper once more. And then an illegal attack against Post is called as Bronco fell over the center line. as she tried to set it. So we move to set point 2. And back to serve is Carly Vetter. Cross-court set to Enright, who ends set 1 with a cross-court kill. Enright, who led the offense last night, ends set 1 with an emphatic kill. And it's Post taking set 1, 25-23. Welcome back to the Drubner Center on the CACC Network. It's Post ahead 1-0 after taking set 1 25-23. The Eagles hit 111 in that first set with 13 kills. Kaylee Harper and Sarah Enright tied for a team high with 4. Meanwhile, for New Haven, they struggled offensively. 8 kills on 54 swings for an 0-19 clip. They had 7 hitting errors. And Tamara Radovino in the middle for Post, along with Hannah Brandt. Combined for 3.5 total blocks. I got assists from Christina Perrick, Isabel Ray, and Kaylee Harper. That's what Radovino said last night in her post-match interview. She's felt defensively that the block has gotten up to par with where their offense has been, and that's spurred on this strong run. Team has won 4 of their last 5, and they have an early lead over a strong New Haven team. Enright with a nice dig off the swing from Macy Brown. Harper goes cross court, some ricochets off the ceiling, and Post starts set 2 just like they did in set 1 with a 1-0 lead. Harper now moves into a match-high 5 kills, tying last night's total she had against Caldwell. Williams gets the kill there with a high arching tap over that got over the double block in the middle and New Haven answers back. Williams had 1 kill in that first set. Harper from the back row, a high roll shot. Williams again through the middle. She's got both points for New Haven to start set 2. And she's up to 3 total kills on the match. She had 2 total over the last 2 matches. Macy Brown is back at the service line. She's one of the 2 team captains along with Carly Vetter. Strong serve. Leads to a New Haven point as the swing from Harper went long. She thought she got a touch. The referees said otherwise. And Brown goes back to the line. She's the reigning NE10 Player of the Year. Had 445 kills along with over 400 digs last season for the Chargers and an All-American season. Harper gets a block touch. Now Juergens from the far side catches the back end. A 4-1 lead for New Haven. They started the second set like they did in that first set. Fell behind on the first point, but have ripped off a run to go in front. Enright with the back row pipe. Brown has the dig in the back row. Now it's Perrick off the block. Radovno pushes it over. Radovno couldn't get it done. Cross-court swing from Mass. She goes crashing into the official's stand. And Brown had the initial contact. But again, those hard ricochets, they can quickly get up into the ceiling, and if you catch a bounce the wrong way, it can end in a point. And that's what happened there. As it was Christina Perrick getting her 3rd kill. Again, some trouble off the initial receive, and then the second pass again goes into the ceiling. Perrick. Some more caroms off these low ceilings. Perrick going into the cross court. Leads to a tap over from Juergens. Back set to Enright, and it just comes off her hand awkwardly. Ends in a New Haven point. First time we've seen a long rally end in a New Haven point. Saw 2 in the first set go post's way. Carly Vetter, another team captain along with Macy Brown, has a strong serve. Strong bump over to Enright. She catches a piece of the block and it goes out of bounds. Enright now ties Harper for a match-high 5 kills. Alyssa Groves, a libero, back to serve. She's been phenomenal tonight, as she has been all season long. And there she is right on cue with another dig. Enright cross court, Vetter reads it. Back row pipe from Brown into the hands of Bronco. Free ball from Juergens. Brandt on the slide. There's Brown. Racing in is Juergens. It's blocked over by Brandt. And Mast has to set over a free ball. Perrick on a soft roll shot. Mast down the line. Cannot find the deep corner. Mast, who's gotten the start, has gotten off to a slow start. 1 kill, 2 hitting errors. She's someone that's found her groove over the last 4 matches. Nice dig again from Groves. It's Enright off the block, and we're tied at 5. Enright now up to 6 kills as Groves catches a piece of the tape. Stays on New Haven's side. Enright trying to go into the cross court. Cannot find the far sideline. And New Haven inches back in front. Uli Deoncharan checks back in. She'll take out Borden, and she heads back to the service line. An awkward set to Perrick. Had her running out of bounds to try and push that over, and it hits into the net. For the first time tonight for New Haven, we see the tall Catherine Rank, who stands at 6'3" in her sophomore season out of Parker, Colorado. Student section getting back into this match. Enright off her back foot. Can't get it over the net. And for the first time tonight, Tiffany Verney is going to take a timeout. As Post, after crawling back in, has fallen into a tiny little hole, trailing by 3 early in set 2. Will step aside on the CACC network. Back on the CACC network, it's New Haven with an early lead in set 2, up 8-5. Post took set 1, 25-23. And this non-conference battle, one of the last non-conference matches that Post will have this season before they dive into conference play. They have a meeting with St. Thomas Aquinas on the 10th of October. That is their final non-conference game. And it's all CACC play from here on out. Perrick off the block, out of the timeout. Exactly how head coach Tiffany Verney wanted to start that after burning her first time out here in set 2. Verney in her 3rd season holds a 24-50 all-time record, but 2 tough seasons to begin her tenure. She's come back in set 3 with her 3rd year, with vengeance. And it's a strong team that she has at her disposal. Some very experienced players, Enright and Perrick. She's added in the transfer portal. Tamara Radovino, another one of those players as well. She's in her 2nd year with Post. Grinnell through the middle. There's Castillo. And Brandt goes right down Broadway. Catches the hand of Peyton Malinowski. Brandt, like Radovino, came in last season, as did Kaylee Harper. Brown pushes it over from the far pin. A bump up to Harper. Jurgen swings from the back row. There's Brandt. Runs into a wall, but it's covered. A back set to Brown. Catches a touch. Groves off the block. Brown, cross court again. Groves drops to her knees. Rank on the slide. And Catherine Rank has her first kill tonight after a long rally. And New Haven is the first to 10 in set 2. Rank, a sophomore middle blocker, has had some opportunities as of late. Had 3 kills in their last match against Georgian Court. As Harper, haven't heard her name in quite some time, gets her first kill in set number 2. Matches Sarah Enright for a match high 6 kills and brings Post back within 2. Hannah Brandt is back at the service line. Williams mistimes their jump just a little. Ray on the setter dump. It's pushed over. Harper gets a block touch, and now she has a match high 7 kills, and Post crawls within 1. Harper picked up CACC honor roll in week 3. Had 41 kills last week. Rank off the block. What a boost Catherine Rank has been. Tall middle blocker with a pair of kills in her first appearance of the night. Borton and Mast come back in place of Rank and Huli Dayon Charan. A line drive serve. Had a lot of heat behind it. Castillo does well to avoid it. Maria Bronco is back at the service line. She's got 11 assists on the night. And that serve comes off awkwardly. Slices out of bounds off her right hand. Macy Brown goes back to the service line. As I said, reigning NE10 Player of the Year, hasn't seen as much playing time this year. Just her 7th match of the season. Has missed some matches. But obviously when she's on the court, a huge helper for this New Haven team, and Harper's gotten back into it, finding her rhythm in set number 2. Now has 8 kills as these two teams continue to go back and forth. A pipe from Brown kept up by Harper. Bump over to Mast. Groves in the right spot. Parrick off her back foot. Finds the back edge. And we're tied at 12. Harper with a strong serve. Bounces around off a couple deflections. Enright is blocked, covered by Groves. Radovino down the middle. Jurgens gets a block touch and Groves dives in. Parrick off the top of the block, and it's not enough to be kept up by Brown. As Post moves back in front for the first time in set 2 since they led 1-0. Back set to Mass. Down the line, off the arm of Groves. Peyton Mast with her 2nd kill. She moves into the positive hitting percentage. Just 4 chargers have a positive hitting percentage. The rest either negative or at 000. Post goes back in front as Enright does a nice job to get the deflection and find its way to the hardwood. Groves with a line drive serve. Set over to Juergens, and Groves is there with another dig. Enright has to slap that over with two hands, and it sails long cross court. Huli Deon Charon comes back in, as does Catherine Rank. A back set to Perrick. She's blocked. Nalia Grinnell and Grace Juergens on a double block gives New Haven the lead back. It's the fourth total block for New Haven. That serve goes long from Deon Charon. We're even at 15. Perrick is back at the line. In the far side corner. Standing, flat-footed serve. Ray the bump to Enright. Roll shot into the middle. Juergens with a hard swing. Enright into the cross court, kept alive. Through the middle, it's Grinnell, and Enright dives in with a dig. Back row swing, it's Harper. And Post is back in front as Kaylee Harper continues her strong night. 9 kills for number 9 in white. Heading into last night, she had 3 straight matches with double-figure kills. She's one away from getting another streak going. And Enright continues her strong night as well. Harper and Enright, those have been the two for Post that have been simply outstanding. And Post looking to pull away here in set 2. We saw New Haven with the lead for most of set 1. Wasn't able to finish, and Post with a late rally went in front. Perrick clips the top of the tape. Juergens gets a much-needed point for this New Haven team. Caught a piece of the block, and then it switched up Harper. Wasn't able to get enough on the second touch. And Juergens has kill number 6. That's a team high for New Haven. Brown pushes it wide. And you saw the power there. Just hasn't been able to get herself going this season like she did last year. Brandt, right down Main Street, gets a kill, and Post extends its lead up to 3. Saw on the roll shot after Groves had the dig. Enright was clapping her hands. She saw it as an opportunity for Post to extend its lead, and the Eagles did just that on Brandt's fourth kill of the night. It's a 3-point lead for the Eagles, nearing a set 2 win. A 19-16 lead in set two has Post on the cusp of taking a 2-0 lead over the reigning NE10 champions, the New Haven Chargers. This has been a point of emphasis for head coach Ana Pego for her Chargers squad finishing. They've had a tough time doing it this season. They've tested themselves with some tough competition. Post, another one of those teams who have been much improved. And when talking with Coach Pego, she said that she has much respect for what head coach Tiffany Verney has built here at Post. And they refuse to let the ball fall to the hardwood. And they've done that 67 total digs for this team through a set and nearly 2 sets. As Grinnell out of the timeout, her swing is long. And the lead for Post grows to 4. They're the first to 20. Pego continued saying, this is a much more feisty and more competitive team than what we saw a year ago. Enright with a strong serve, and Brandt with an exclamation point to grow the lead to 5. And another timeout taken by head coach Ana Pego. Post has grown its lead up to 5, and they sit 4 points away from taking set 2. We'll stay with you here on the CACC network. For Post, as I was saying, 67 now up to 68 total digs for this team. At the heart of that is the libero Alyssa Groves. She is second all-time in Post history in total digs. She came tonight with 1,338, chasing Carrie Smith, who has 16,089. You got to feel with the pace that Groves has been on this season, what she's doing even tonight, that record is well within reach for the junior out of Phoenix, Arizona, one of the team captains. She leads the CACC in digs per set and total digs. She came tonight averaging 6.40 on the season. She's been nothing short of outstanding on what has been a turnaround year for this Post team. They had 8 total wins last year. They're trying to get close to that total here as they are nearing the end of non-conference play. Out of the timeout come the Chargers, and Sarah Enright will have the serve. Enright with another strong serve, kept up off the hardwood, and then Brown. A much-needed and emphatic kill. That's the first kill of the night for Macy Brown, the All-American from a year ago. And back to serve goes Evelyn K. Gerard. She's checked into the match, has come in as a serving specialist. Castillo with a receive in the back row. Brandt, and a one-arm save comes from Huli Deon Charon. And it's Brown once again, back-to-back kills for the senior outside hitter out of Cadillac, Michigan. It's a good sign for New Haven if they can get Macy Brown into gear. It's just another layer of offense on this New Haven team that they haven't had so far tonight. A free ball off the block. Williams is denied. It's a solo roof for Hannah Brandt. Meets the explosive Amber Williams at the summit. And Post sits 3 points away. Brown blocks, pushes it over. Ray, the set to Harper. She doesn't get a touch. And New Haven looking for a late surge to make set 2 interesting. They trail by 3. Tori Borton is back into the match, as is Peyton Mast. Good first receive from Groves. It's Harper down the middle. Ray, the setter, dump, calls her own number. It floats back over. Sets up Harper. There's Brown. Williams through the middle. Doesn't get enough on it. And Post sits 2 points away as Christina Perrick and Maria Bronco come back into the match. Maria Bronco has the serve. Back set to Mast. Finds the deep corner. Groves thought it was going out of bounds. She turns back, and the official had pointed that it was in. She slapped the hardwood. Alyssa Groves, not one to make too many mistakes and let a ball hit the floor. Radovino through the middle. Juergens kept up by Radovino. Perrick cross court. This floats over. Radovino, Brown falling to her back, keeps it alive. Enright with a one-arm save. Perrick off her back foot, finds the deep corner. And Post is on set point in set 2. Kill number 7 for Christina Perrick. She's had at least 9 kills in every match this season. She puts her team on the cusp of a commanding 2-0 lead. Mast off the block. Enright floats it back over. Mast again. Back row pipe from Brown. There's Groves once more. Perrick ends set 2. And it's a 25-20 set 2 win for Post. They're on to set 3, looking for a win like they did last night. We'll take a look back at last night's highlights. And his reason for being here is because of the players. They convinced him when he came for a visit last year to come to this school. Some good defensive plays so far. It's Radovino through the middle, and the second time is against Robert Wesleyan. Had 7 kills and 13 digs. McEwen again through the middle. There's libero Alyssa Groves. Sets up Sarah Enright. Returns last year after being the team leader in kills, and she gets low line drive, just gets over the tape. Perrick off the block, and Radovino in the front row. Moliterno with a setter dump. Perrick off the block. That was what began a 4-game skid, or 4-match skid rather, for this Post team. What a dig from Groves, coming out of nowhere to keep that ball alive. Groves, the set to a cross-court swing from Enright, floats over, and Perrick takes it back in the first set. Groves gets us underway out of the timeout. Perrick, another swing. This time she's denied, but it's covered by Bronco. And it's Enright, can play all around the floor. Enright off the block. Set comes to Perrick. Groves keeps it alive. A joust floats over. Radovino. Serve from Harper floats over. There's Perrick. Back set, Perrick, and set one. Harper with the serve, floated over. Harper's serve causes some problems. Post with a commanding 2-0 lead over New Haven. They took set 2, 25-20, and they look to continue a new winning streak. They had a 3-game winning streak snapped on Sunday when they fell to St. Michael's College in 5 sets. They got back on the horse with a win last night, a sweep over Caldwell. You just looked at the highlights from last night's win. Sarah Enright, Tamara Radovano were huge in that one tonight. It's a trio, Kaylee Harper, Sarah Enright, and Christina Perrick. You can't forget about the defensive end either. Alyssa Groves, 26 digs through 2 sets. As Kaylee Harper gets into double figures, her 10th kill, starts set 3. Post has taken the lead in every set so far with a 1-0 advantage. New Haven's crawled back, but they haven't been able to finish. Groves races in. Perrick doesn't get a touch off the block, and New Haven evens it. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Sets 1, 2, and 3 have all started the same. Post takes the lead. New Haven answers. Will that trend continue? Mast cross court. Harper puts it into the arms of Mast. Here comes Jurgen. She's blocked. It's covered, and Brown pushes a free ball. Radovano off the block. And that trend will not follow suit as Post goes back in front. New Haven had built out an early lead in both sets 1 and 2 after falling behind in the first point. This Post team is finding its groove, and they've been taking it to this New Haven squad, a team that ran New England last year. Brown catches a couple block touches, but Perrick pushes it over. Jurgens finds the deep middle on a sizzler from the near pin. Jurgens with her 7th kill. That's a team high by a long way. Next closest is Peyton Mast with 4. Back set to Perrick off the block. Saved by Borton. Perrick comes through the middle. Vetter is there. Enright catches a touch at the tape. Right off the fingertips. And Enright has her 9th kill. Mast goes cross court and evens it at 3 on her 5th kill. She continues her streak of having at least 5 kills in the last 4 matches. Her hitting percentage isn't exactly there yet. She's hitting 182 tonight. She's hit 269 at least over the last 3 matches. Perrick. It was blocked, but it goes out of bounds. Perrick with such a powerful swing. You can get a block touch on it, but off the ricochet can carry him out of bounds, and more often than not, it ends in a point for Christina Perrick. As Post is looking for a huge, huge win, not only on their season, but all time against New Haven. It has not been a good run of form. Juergens goes back to serve. Lauren McKellar has come back into the match. Didn't see her in set 2. Enright blocked, and this time it doesn't go out of bounds. McKellar and Rank stuff Enright at the net, and New Haven has its lead back. Juergens switches up, goes from the near side corner. Harper from the back row, it's too strong. And New Haven goes up by a pair. Juergens going back and forth, switching up which side she's going to serve from. There's Brown. Castillo has the dig, but it floats back over, and both Rank and Brown were there to take advantage of it. They were in sync with that swing. Well, I'm not sure exactly who got the touch on it. Head coach Tiffany Verney upset after that last point, arguing with the official. Harper, the back row roll shot. Here comes McKellar. Brandt through the middle. Denied by Rank. Now Brown off the block, and Macy Brown has gotten back into rhythm. That's her third kill, and an early timeout taken by head coach Tiffany Verney and her post team. New Haven, after falling behind early, has done what they've done best, and that's roar back. They're up 8-4 in set 3. New Haven with an 8-4 lead in set number 3. Post overall leads 2-0. And their second home meeting against an NE10 opposition. Some fans might be getting deja vu to what happened last time they went up 2-0 against an NE10 team. The scores table is talking about it in between sets 2 and 3, saying, I'm getting AIC flashbacks. You would hate to speak something like that into existence. I'm just an announcer. I try not to believe in jinxes. Sarah Enright certainly not one to believe in that either. Sizzler out of the timeout. Enright ties Kaylee Harper for a match-high 10 kills. Perrick right behind both of them. She's got 9. Back row swing comes from Juergens. It was blocked by Brandt. She tried to pop it back up to keep it alive, but it went straight into the net, fell down before anyone could get there from the sides, or even Groves coming in from the back row. And New Haven goes back up by 4. Sophia Kumke has come back into the match. She did not play in set 2, like Lauren McKellar. Setter dump from Ray goes into the net. Double contact called against Post. And it's a 10-5 advantage for New Haven. And it's an ace for Kumke. As New Haven has stretched out a big advantage early on in set number 3. Starting sets has not been the problem for this Chargers team. It's been continuing their dominance from the middle to the end. And that's a huge double block. Amber Williams and Lauren McKellar ecstatic after that one. Both dancing around, happy feet. It's a 7-point lead now. On the 5th total block. Floated over, there's Brown. Groves keeps it alive. Free ball set over. Brandt blocked once again. It's Macy Brown joining forces with Amber Williams. And it's a 13-5 advantage. Back set to Perrick into the net. Starting to get some real deja vu. Kumke, another ace, and it's a 15-5 lead for New Haven. They have come out resurgent in set 3. Looking to keep this one going. Tiffany Verney takes another timeout. We'll step aside with her. New Haven up big in set 3. Back on the CACC network, Post has taken both of its timeouts here in set number 3 as New Haven has surged out to an enormous 15-5 lead to begin set 3. And out of the timeout, that's exactly how head coach Tiffany Verney wanted to start it. Getting a point. It was Kaylee Harper pushing it through a double block. Kill number 11 for Harper. Now she's got a dig and slaps a free ball over the middle. Back set to McKellar. She gets a touch. And the high-flying Lauren McKellar notches her second kill, the transfer from Stonehill. A big swing for the southpaw out of Grosse Pointe Woods, Michigan. Cocks that arm back and just attacks with so much power. It's back to a 10-point advantage. Harper gets a touch off the block. It's bounced around before a free ball comes from Juergens. Harper again. Somehow, Malinowski gets it over. But Radovino ends that point in which New Haven was scrambling around on their back foot. And you were just waiting for when Post was going to be able to take advantage and end it. Williams denied. Harper and Radovino. That's a double block that can get this post team going. Got a long way to go. Trailing by 8, New Haven just needs 9 to extend this to a 4th set. In-system set up to Brown. Rose dives in off the block touch. And Perrick has her 10th kill. 3 straight for this Eagles team. Perrick pushes it down the line. That's 4 in a row. And now you're starting to feel some energy build, some mojo come back into this post team. That's a service ace for Maria Branco. What was once a 10-point advantage at 16-6. A 5-0 run from post forces a New Haven timeout. We'll step aside on the CACC network. It's getting good inside the Druppner Center. Back on the CACC network, it's post trailing New Haven 16-11. But what once was a 10-point advantage for the Chargers of New Haven has become a 5-point lead as the Eagles have gone on a 5-0 run. Timeout. It's Mass down the line. And she does exactly what head coach Anna Pego wanted to see. A point to extend that lead back up. And for Mast, that's kill number 6 on the evening. Macy Brown goes back to the service line. Radovino through the middle. Borton has the dig. The setup for Malinowski. Mast cross court. Off the arms of Bronco, then the ceiling, and then a free ball is pushed over. And Williams, my goodness. A howitzer through the middle, right into the chest of Maria Bronco. There was no stopping that one. That's the power and athleticism from Amber Williams that head coach Anna Pego is telling me about. Sometimes she hits the ball so hard that it comes off the floor even harder. That's floated over. A back set to Mast. She's denied. Perrick and Radovino a double block. Here comes Enright. Brown in the back row had it. The setup to Juergens. Another block from post. Radovino and Perrick this time joining forces. Williams taps it over. Parrick with the up. Radovno. New Haven couldn't get it over, and the deficit is down to 4. An 8-2 run over the last 10 points for Post. Set up to Juergens. Groves races in. Cross court set to Enright. She is blocked. That ball just hung up in the air. Wasn't sure if it was going to fall out of bounds, but it fell right on the line. Parrick is blocked. It is covered. Bronco sets it off the net. It's pushed over. Mast into the deep corner on the cross-court swing. New Haven first to 20. They're looking to pull away after a surging comeback was on by Post. This is what Ana Pago talked to me about. These are the sets where you need to finish. There's no room for error the rest of the way. Brown had the initial touch. That ball floated up, and as we've seen on display tonight especially, it can take that weird touch off the low ceilings at the Drubner Center, and no one for New Haven moved to keep that ball alive. That's floated over and slammed home by Enright. Post not going away quietly in this third set. Groves, another strong serve, and it's another ace for the Eagles. That's the 5th service ace for Post, first of the night for Groves. How about another? With an assist from the ceiling, this crowd's ready to erupt. A 12-4 run has Post within 2. And the student section in this crowd is starting to feel it. It'll be an exciting end to set 3 when we come back on the CACC network. We're back on the CACC network. Out of the timeout comes New Haven. Head coach Ana Pago took the entire team over to the far corner, to the right of their bench, and huddled the whole team together. They need to keep this set, but Post has been on a surge. And it continues. They're within 1. Parrick, her 12th kill. And a change at the libero position. Vetter comes in place of Malinowski. That's where the serve goes. Back set to Mast. That had a seeing eye, but Parrick had a read on it. Juergens blocked. It's covered. Here comes Mast. Mast with a powerful swing off the arms of Groves. Malinowski comes back in, as does Hulidean Charan. She's got the serve. Jurgens blocked, covered by Malinowski. Jurgens again. Back set to Perrick. Brown with the pipe. Enright, not the conventional way, but she'll take it either way. Was forced to free ball after a low set. A little bit of moisture has built up on the court. Macy Brown and Hulidean Charan. The serve is back to post, and it's Christina Perrick. And her line drive serve goes straight into the net. Here's Jurgens. It was blocked and then initially covered. And the referee saying that that ball off the cover hit off the ceiling on the side of New Haven, on New Haven's side of the net. And that's why he blew that point. The Post fans certainly do not like the call. Sarah Enright pleading her case to these officials, and now they're going to reconvene together. They're going to replay the point. So after further deliberation, the referees concluded that it will not be New Haven's point, and that they'll do it all over again. And here comes Jurgens. Swing from Enright. Some might say that's a ball don't lie moment, and I'm sure Sarah Enright would agree with that. Kill number 13 on the night for her. Brown put a little extra heat on that. New Haven's back up by 2. The serve will come from Sophia Kumke. Right in front of that Post student section. Perrick from the back row. A back set to Brandt on the slide. A joust is won by New Haven. Amber Williams goes against Hannah Brandt and wins a one-on-one battle. And New Haven goes on to set point. Kumke's serve, a little too strong. And now there's no room for error for Post in set 3. They need 2 points to keep this one going and to force some extra volleyball in set 3. The swing from Brown ends set 3. New Haven finishes set 3 after a late surge from Post. They trailed 15-5. They came all the way back within 1, but New Haven had an extra gear to finish the job. We go on to set 4 on the CACC network. And his reason for being here is because of the players. They convinced him when he came for a visit last year. We're back inside the Drubner Center on the CACC network, and set 4 is on the way. It was New Haven taking set 3, 25-22. They led by as many as 10, up 16-6 at one point. But Post came back with a vengeance and a resurged energy. They made an exciting end towards set 3. They got all the way back within 1. Trailing 22-21. They'll have to serve to begin set 4. It'll be Maria Bronco. As the starters are back out. We are underway in set 4. Harper, just like she did in set 2 and set 3 and now set 4. She starts it with a kill, and Post has the early lead. That's her 12th kill. She just had 2 total in that third set. That's blocked, covered, floated over. Brown, there's Groves in the right spot. Harper's got another, and Post takes a 2-point lead as Harper ties Enright for a match-high 13 kills. Some more moisture building up on the court. New Haven took the time to use some towels to wipe it up. Bronco gets us going out of the abbreviated timeout. Williams puts New Haven on the board in set 3. Macy Brown will go back to the service line. She's got 5 kills and 14 digs on the night. Tough first pass off the arms of Harper. Enright had contact, and that ball floated up and then hit the ceiling and landed on New Haven's end. No argument this time from the Post side. That serve catches Groves high, and it leads to an out-of-system set from Maria Bronco. And 4 touches are called against the Eagles. Floated over and sent back by Juergens. Powers that into the middle of the hardwood. And there's a service ace from Macy Brown. A 5-0 run from New Haven prompts a Post timeout. Starting's not been the problem. Finishing has been the issue during the season for New Haven, but they finished in set 3. Has that given them a new edge in set 4? We'll step aside on the CACC network. Back on the CACC network and inside the Drubner Center. New Haven, like they've done in all sets prior, takes an early lead. A timeout taken by head coach Tiffany Verney. Post was first out of the huddle. New Haven a little later. And the timeout, it'll be Macy Brown to serve. It's been a 5-0 run for New Haven after Post took an early lead. Harper from the 10-foot line. It's Juergens off the block. Groves has the read. Perrick roofed by Williams and Mast. Service error goes against Brown. Harper goes back to the service line. Floated over. Chance for post. Double contact called against Perrick. Set over to Enright. That's blocked. Kept alive. Back row swing comes from Harper. She puts it down in the back row. Radovino on the serve. Back set to Mast. Cross court is handled by Bronco. Free ball from Enright. Block covered by New Haven. Enright. It's slapped back across. Radovino, the bump up to Enright. Mast is denied. A huge block there from Enright and Brandt. Brings post within 2. That serve goes long from Radovino. She's upset with herself as she checks out, and Groves will come back into the back row. Uli Deon Charon with the serve. Enright. Back row swing and Brown. Groves are one-armed up, but no one can get there on the other end. And it's a 9-5 New Haven lead. Trouble off the serve. A roll shot from Harper. Malinowski dives in. And then Juergens with a BB from the far pin. Puts it down in front of Groves. An eerily similar feel to set 3 as it has been to start set 4. Miscommunication between Enright and Bronco. They both meet there. Puts Groves out of position, but Post will get away with it as Rank pushes it out of bounds. Castillo will come in place of Perrick. Perrick and Verney having a long conversation as they're subbed out. That swing from Juergens is called in. Most thought it was out. Student section not happy with the official. But as it is in volleyball and 4-post on the defensive end, they quickly move past it. You don't have time to dwell on things when they go wrong. And there's an ace for Juergens, and it's a 12-6 advantage. Groves on the receive, sets up Brandt. Brown gets a block touch, and Groves cannot dive over in time. The serve from Juergens. She was trying to go into the short corner on the far side. Doesn't get over the net. Enright attacks Malinowski. It floats over a basketball hoop. Makes it easy for Brown. Harper back into the front row and back onto the scoring sheet. That's her 15th kill. That's a match high. Juergens, meanwhile, for New Haven, the lone hitter in double figures with kills. In the middle, it's Rank. Doesn't find that far sideline. Post inches a little closer. Maria Bronco in the front row. Gets her hand on it and has a block. Normally, it's Isabel Ray that comes in for those front row situations, but it's Bronco this time. That's her first block of the season. Enright with a strong serve. At a system. Groves has a dig. Harper across court. Cannot find the back edge. It's a 14-10 lead now for New Haven. For Groves, she's now up to 44 digs. That's a new career high. She set it earlier this year against Queens at 41. That was on the 13th of September. Harper, the roll shot. Catches New Haven sleeping. The off speed from Kaylee Harper. Very nicely done. "16 kills for Kaylee Harper. Harper, another block touch, another kill. And number 9 in white feeling good. That's a new season high. 17 kills for Kaylee Harper. Her previous high was on Sunday against Roberts Wesleyan, where she had 16. Brown a roll shot. Castillo has the up. Harper again. Gets a touch right at the top of the net. Three straight kills from Kaylee Harper, has post within one. Lifted over by Williams. Another set, it's Harper. Brown comes off her hand awkwardly, and post has evened it at 14. And Anna Pago going to take a timeout for New Haven as post has come back after being in an early deficit. Kaylee Harper leading the way. 18 kills for the outside hitter. And we're knotted at 14. Kaylee Harper was quiet in the third set. Just 2 kills total. Well, she certainly made her presence felt here in the fourth set. 7 kills for Harper. She had a string of 3 in a row to bring Post within 1, and then an attacking error from Macy Brown. Tied it at 14. That's where we stand now. Post looking for a huge win to get back above 500 on the season. New Haven looking to get to 500 if they can reverse sweep the Eagles. Brown running in. Bronco keeps it alive. Bump set over to Harper. Setter dump. Castillo has the read. Harper once more. It's floated over. Radovino the dump down. McKellar reads it off the net. Pipe comes from Enright. Gets a touch off the block from Williams. And Post has the lead. Tori Borton, coming back in, as is Peyton Mast. Little stoppage as Coach Pago for New Haven talking with the scorers table. Now Groves is given the green light. Harper, a roll shot. Mast drops down. That's blocked initially by Radovino. Setter dump from Bronco. Maria Bronco calling her own number. Adds a kill to her 31 assist night, along with her 16 digs. A double-double for the senior setter. Groves with a service ace. And Post is really starting to feel it in set 4. And once again, this strong run by the Eagles prompting another New Haven timeout. They're 8 points away from taking down one of the top teams in the NE10. Back after this on the CACC Network. It's been a 7-0 run for Post here in this fourth set. They trailed 14-10, but Kaylee Harper spurred on this run, beginning with 3 straight kills. And then Sarah Enright, Maria Bronco with a setter dump ignited this crowd, and it reached fever pitch on the service ace from Alyssa Groves. How about another? She's caused a timeout with an ace. She gets us going out of the timeout with another ace. That's her 4th ace of the night to go along with 44 digs. Brown with an emphatic kill from the far pin. 8 kills for her. We didn't see her in set 1. She made her appearance in set 2, and she certainly looked on par with what she was last year as an All-American. Radovino gets a touch off the block, off the hand of Williams. And Post inching closer to that win against an opponent that they don't have many wins against. Just one in the entire history of this series between these two. Williams, a hitting error, and Post is the first to 20. They're 5 points away. Brown off the block. Groves has the dig. It's Enright from the back row. Tapped down by Williams as Enright's dig floated right over the top of the net. Harper, 19 kills now for Kaylee Harper. Eight kills in the fourth set alone. Groves with one arm kept it alive. A couple assists from the ceiling. Enright's able to push it over. Radovino through the middle. Jurgens races in and unleashes a howitzer into the cross court. Enright denied at the net. Rankin masked. Huge double block. And some energy starting to build back on New Haven's end. The serve from Vetter goes long and Post 2 points away. Radovino was celebrating with the bench. She forgot it was her turn to serve. New Haven just able to get it over. Not able to bring this one back. Enright puts Post on set and match point. The lone win for Post against New Haven came on September 10th, 2016. It was a 4-set win on the road. They're looking to do the same here at home. Radovino clips the top of the tape. Jurgens, it's over! Check, please. Post gets their second all-time win against the Chargers. And they get back above 500 with an emphatic 4-set win. A measuring stick matchup where it goes the way of the Eagles. They got a little close for comfort in set 3. Had it feeling like it was that AIC matchup from 14 days ago. Instead, they surged back, and in set 4, they take it, finishing the job. Tiffany Verney said that this season, it's our time. They're showing it here with a big win over one of the best teams in New England. A 4-set win, and we'll step aside for a brief moment. A couple post-game interviews on the way here on the CACC Network. Matt Scalzo joined alongside Alyssa Groves after the 4-set win over the University of New Haven. Alyssa, you had 48 digs and 4 aces. What was working for you tonight?
I think that I just when it comes to good teams like this and good games, I'm locked in. I'm ready to go. I know what I have to do. I have my job. I'm doing me. I'm all over the court. I'm here for my team, and just
You certainly did yourself. You set a new career high in terms of digs.
Yes, that's great. I'm proud of myself for that.
After the first 2 sets, you took them both pretty convincingly with a late surge. And then in set 3, kind of got the feeling of that AIC match where you guys fell behind by a lot, but you surged ahead, and then you eventually took in 4 sets. What kind of changed during that 3rd set?
I think since we were able to come back, I think our energy definitely came. I kind of told the team, I was get fired up. Refs made bad calls. We had mistakes. Get fired up. Let that fire you up and act like you want it. I kept telling them, want it, want it, want it. We want this game. We can come back. That energy, switching that up, I think actually helped. And just all contributing together as a team, definitely.
Well, you certainly did well as a team. 2nd all-time win against New Haven, first since 2016. Coach Tiff talks about this being your time, one of the mottos of this season being our time. Talk about that and what this win means to that.
This win means a lot to us, and especially since in the past, we've had losses and even with scrimmages with New Haven. So it's anything can happen, and you don't know what we're capable of doing.
Well, congratulations on the win. Congratulations on a career night.
Thank you.
Matt Scalzo joined alongside Kaylee Harper following the win over the University of New Haven. Kaylee, you had 19 kills in the match, 8 alone in that 4th set. What changed for you?
I think it was honestly my teammates' support and just finding a way to score through the block, because my teammates behind me, what you guys can't really hear is they're all telling me shots and everything. And I also have help on the sidelines, which helps me pick a hand to tool or just find spots on the court to swing at.
For this team, it looked great first 2 sets. Set 3, you fell behind by as many as 10 points. It kind of got that feeling of that AIC match from 2 weeks ago. What changed during that timeout?
We just honestly kind of figured out how to relax and have confidence in the skills that we had. And also we just wanted to grow and kind of do better from that AIC experience.
Coach Tiff talked about the motto this year, one of the mottos being our time. Talk about that and this win, what it means towards this season.
I guess it just means that don't doubt post volleyball. We're growing, we're getting better every match, every game, and I'd just say watch out for us.
Well, congratulations on the big win. Congratulations on a new season high in kills.
Okay, thank you so much.